Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, we're going to create something using one of the 4 new vinyls from Gracefully Created. I'm hoping to do something with each of these for y'all before the sale starts, which is Friday, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. That is when all of these are going to drop. If you don't get them during the sale, during Black Friday, of course you can use my code that will be down below thereafter. But these are 4 absolutely beautiful holiday designs, and I'm super stoked to get them in the mail today. Our first is blue, pink. Oh, this is beautiful. Love this border across the top. We have a multicolor that would look good on near any base. Some gold bells and a traditional. Okay, so again, these are dropping, whoop, hit the camera. These are going to drop on Black Friday. I'm not certain if they're going to be a bundle or if they will be individual, but they will be in the What's New section and also in the Brittany Barnes section on the Gracefully Created ccd.com website. So make sure you get a hold of some of these. We are running out of time to make some winter designs. Right around the corner, we'll be working on Valentine's. Cannot believe it. So, with that being said, let's get started on a tumbler.
Alright, so we are working with the blue in this video. And for that, I have spray painted a prepped 24-ounce plump from Tipsy Magnolia. So we already had the white on here with Clear Skies from my color shot. So I used Clear Skies on the bottom and the top. And, whew, that is really close, but I popped the bottom off of my Tipsy Magnolia tumbler. You can do these on all of the plumps and any of the tumblers that have a bottom like this. So if you see this lip around it, all you have to do is take a flathead, pop it down in there, and pop the top right off. So we are going to be putting some rhinestones in there. And then for our glitters, we are using 2 brand new colors from Chase Ray Creations, which is Iceberg and Winter Blues. I have my respirator on because I am going to be using epoxy for my glitter application. I'm going to put about 1 milliliter on here. We do not need much. Not much at all, and I'm just going to the end. I'm not going over because we're going to decorate our bottom. I'm just going to the end. I don't need to tape it off or anything like that. I'm just going to be careful not to take my glitter over the bottom or my epoxy. After we've covered the whole cup, I'm just going to take my hand and dab it all the way around to get this good and even. So we're going to go in with Iceberg first. That is not the color that I anticipated that being. Okay, we're going to do it anyway. This has, it looked more purpley in the bag. This has like a pink and yellow shift to it. but it's still going to be beautiful under those florals. So let's go with it, because why not? So we've got pretty good coverage there. I'm going to knock off the excess, and let's go in with Winter Blues. Now, Winter Blues does have some fine silver in there, so we are going to take it all the way into Iceberg. And that's going to help fill in any of the gaps that we did not get with that color. That is pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. I'm making a mess. Oh yeah. Roll our tumbler. Now you don't have to wrap it up. You can simply do this to get that glitter to lay flat. All right. So we've got that glitter to lay flat. Let's knock off the excess. And then we're gonna set this to the side for about 2 to 4 hours to dry. We'll go over it with Rust-Oleum Matte Clear Coat. That way that our glitter does not move around, and give it 2 coats of epoxy.
Look at those colors. So pretty. And I think they are going to go really good with our decals. Okay, so we're going to use this one. This is the biggest and will fit basically from top to bottom on our cup. That's going to be the back side. And then we're going to get these 2 that I believe I actually sized on the same size. Yeah, pretty much. We're going to use those on the front side. So for this, I'm just going to trim off a little bit of the back. I want it this way. Geez, my decals are giving me all kinds of trouble today. And I thought those colors wouldn't go together. That looks so good. I cut that back in the wrong place. Pull that right over that edge, and the same with the top. And then we're going to use our vinyl trimmer from KELLBELL Customs to trim off those pieces of vinyl. And it does take it down far enough to where if you do have to sand in your final coats of epoxy, you are not damaging your images by sanding through the epoxy to the image. And it also keeps them from bunching up. Let's see if I can find a spot. Kind of like this. Full focus here. See how it kind of creases? Now it's flush with the tumbler. Alright. So we used a opal vinyl, white pearl, and our matte bubble free. Got glitter specks on my hand. All from TECKWRAP Craft. I was going to use like a navy blue, a dark blue, about the color of this paint that I've got stuck on my finger. But I wanted to bring out the pop of red that is in those decals, in this here. So we've got little pops of red, little bits of red here and there, and I think having the red on here will really help this stand out. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this opal actually glows. Let's see if we can't trim out something from this and make it work in that space. We might use this one. No. So let's cut this along here. Let's see if we can cut out around that. better. No overlapping there. Good. That's better. Let's put just a teeny tiny bit right here. All right, this is ready for epoxy. Now, since we have the bottom to do, I'm going to get this completely done. Final coat, everything, and then we will decorate the bottom and add on our rhinestones.
All right, so we've got our cup completely smooth. Now we need to fix up our bottom. So to further accent the red, we're going to use red on the outside, and then we're going to do blue on the inside. Now, our rhinestones are going to go right here, so I'm just going to put a teeny tiny bit of epoxy to spread out evenly in there, and that's where we'll put our rhinestone. Red, we're going to put a little bit of epoxy in here. Okay, that is 10 milliliters of epoxy. I doubt we would even need that much, but I'll let you know how much we use. Okay, let's give this a stir. I'm going to take this along the outer edge right here. Oh my, I just made a mess. Let me get a glove. A little much. Alright, now let's spread this out in here. I'm going to put it on low for this, but we're going to pop all of those bubbles right here. Our rhinestones that we're using is On Thin Ice from Chase Ray Creations. Okay. We're going to use this container for the rhinestones, and then we're going to use a dotting tool with a little bit of putty at the end to pick up our stones. Okay, so it bothers me to have gaps, so I'm going to come in with my SS4s and fill in some of those gaps in between that I cannot with. I actually think this is 4 and 6. Yeah, this is SS4 and 6. So I'm going to use the 6 and come in and fill in some of these gaps. Okay, now, now we are done. All I'm going to do is allow this to sit and dry, and this one will be complete.
And here she is. I love that decal so much. And it actually is glow in the dark. I'll have to take a picture and show y'all. But look at how beautiful that glitter is. We use pops of reds in our decal to bring everything out, and I just love how this one turned out. Especially our rhinestones on the bottom. If y'all have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I will answer them as quickly as possible. All materials that we have used will be listed down there as well with some discount codes for you. that is all for today. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.